So, who will be next to appear? I hope I'm not just left waiting around. Somehow, I feel that one day I'll just show up and no one else will.
What was that you were saying? No one else will show up one day.
I don't know. I just feel that might happen someday.
So, ready for the quiz?
Of course, I enjoy these quizzes of yours. They keep things light and entertaining.
Really? They always seem to take a wrong turn at some point, but I'm prepared to keep things moving and not get all bogged down on details. Unless, of course, the details are important, and sometimes they really are.
I'm going to answer all the questions in a squeaky, high-pitched, annoying voice today.
Because.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Do you really think that this will be helpful, Rob? Because it might be distracting to everyone else.
Oh. I hadn't thought of that angle. On second thoughts, it seems doubly important in that case.
So, what is the happening thing today? What's going on?
My quiz, of course. You did take a look at it, didn't you, Greg?
Yeah, not like last time. That was just an epic fail on my part. I just totally forgot. But then again, reviewing things isn't like guaranteeing that I'm going to do any better. I just.
So, should we start? It doesn't look like Emma will show up, or show up on time, if she does show at all.
I have no issue with that.
Same. Let's get this party started.
A quiz party?
Sure. Why not?
Can we start the quiz now?
You're calling the shots today, so go ahead.
Okay, good. So you guys know all the rules. No Googling or internet searching or asking your very smart friend or anything like that. This has to be something you know. So I have emailed you all 5 questions, which I will repeat right here. Question 1. This one should be easy for you guys. What does www stand for in relation to the internet?
So what you want?
Is this a serious answer?
No. That's a Beastie Boys. Yeah. Plus it's 4 W's. Really, it's World Wide Web.
Agreed. That is what I think as well. World Wide Web.
And I also somehow have that answer as well.
Very good. See, I knew you'd all get that one. Except, Rob. Can you drop that weird voice you're doing, please?
What? This one?
Who is that supposed to be?
Oh, no one in particular. It's just overall an annoying thing to do.
And hopefully that is the last we hear of Mr. Squeakington. Next one is a little more difficult. Maybe there's a small sliver of hope you get this. Question 2. What is the name of the dwarf planet farthest from the sun?
It's got to be Pluto, since really that's the only one I'm familiar with.
I almost thought it was Neptune, but then I realized dwarf planet, not regular-sized planet. Which dwarf planet wasn't really a thing before, right? It's a new thing. Yeah, okay. So I guess Pluto?
No, I don't think that's it. They've found others further out, but I can't exactly remember what they are. Ceres? Maybe?
Well, Pluto is wrong. Rob, you were sort of on the right track, but you unfortunately picked the dwarf planet closest to the sun.
Closest? Really? How?
It's the largest asteroid of the asteroid belt.
Just imagine the Millennium Falcon, dodging around in there.
Oh, yeah. I love those scenes, especially when the one where they're trying to land inside the asteroid, but it's actually like this worm creature instead.
I know. And with the other creatures flying around in there, you think it's got to be a cave, right? It's just a cave.
Okay, before this gets all Star Wars sidetracked for the millionth time, can we, get back to the quiz?
Yes, thanks. Speaking of stars, which star is the largest?
I know so few stars. So my best guess is Sirius.
I am going to go with the one with the funny name, Beetlejuice. Because I really don't know. Plus, it's a movie.
I got it. It's UY Scooty.
Ooh, amazingly, Rob is correct. And Greg, not too far off. Rob, I'm very curious as to how you know that one.
There's this guy at work who posts facts about, all sorts of things outside of his office. And one day, this was one of the facts, and I happened to walk by his office maybe, 5 times that day. So I sort of memorised it, yeah.
Interesting. Right, let's move on to one where you guys have at least a fighting chance to get it right, since it is a 50-50 chance. Which of these constants is larger, pi or e?
Well, since I'm only aware of pi, I'm going to go with that one. Because E? I don't know. I'm a complete stranger. No clue.
Same here. I have no clue on this, so I'm going to pick E. E could be much larger than pi.
Well, what if E is negative? I seriously don't know. But since pi is 3.14, E sort of has to be greater than that, right? Okay, so final answer, E.
And only Greg is correct. Pi is 3.1415926654, and E is 2.718281828. So pi is clearly larger. I knew this was going to be tough, but as a group, you guys are just not doing very well.
We still have one more chance, so I think you will see some improvement.
Perhaps, Shari, perhaps. Especially since the last one is multiple choice. Which of these are not inventions by Nikola Tesla? A. Alternating current power systems. B. Direct current power systems. C. Earthquake machine. D. Remote control.
Remote control is interesting. It seems like it should have been invented much more recently, right? Yeah. So, I'm going to go with that one.
Are you completely skipping over the most obvious one? I'm going with earthquake machine. No way is that real.
Well, that one's way too obvious. it just doesn't. No, I'm going to stick with remote control.
I think earthquake machine is not an invention of Tesla's. And if he did invent it, he shouldn't have. So I'm sticking with that one.
And once again, you are all wrong. The answer is B, direct current power systems. For your info, Edison invented that, not Tesla. They actually battled each other over which system was better. Of course, they both worked just fine, but one had to be better than the other.
So there actually is an earthquake machine.
Well, yes. It was actually called the electromechanical oscillator. He caused small earthquakes while testing it out.
Ooh, well, that is frightening. So why can't you get these on Amazon these days?
For obvious reasons.
So, if it exists, who's using it? No one.
A very good question. One we probably cannot dive into now because I have a surprise part of the test. These questions I did not send to you, so you have to answer them right here, right now.
Oh, and I was wondering what we were going to do with the rest of our time. Great. More science and maths likely. Not my strong point.
Yeah, I'm terrible too, but if you guess, at least for me, I sometimes get things accidentally right.
Sorry, this is as soon as I could join.
Oh, Emma! You're just in time for the second part of my quiz?
Oh, that. I glanced at it, but I'm not prepared.
Oh, no, these questions I did not send to you, so you have to think on your feet. Good luck.
Well, at least you wished us good luck.
Right. What is the atomic symbol for lead?
L. L is for lead. Why not? H is for hydrogen, right?
No, I think it's something weird and unexpected for lead. It probably has an L in it, and also a D, but in reverse order, DL. So I'm gonna go with.
I feel like I should know this one. I think it's with 2 letters, but I don't understand what Greg is doing. I will go with LD for lead.
Good grief! I'm going to keep this simple and go with what Rob mentioned. L.
Everyone is wrong. The atomic symbol for lead is Pb. In Latin, lead is plumbum, hence Pb.
But Latin's been replaced with Spanish.
Let's not get into that now.
Next question. Is it ever advisable to leave an entertainment venue while the play, movie, sport, whatever, has not yet ended?
This is a question that has an answer. Seems like an opinion.
Oh, trust me, it has an actual answer.
Okay, let's say I'm at a concert. I would never leave early. It's not even thinkable. Because the encore's at the end, that's usually the best part. I don't want to miss that. And then plus, like a sporting event, even if your team is losing, what if they come back and win it at the end? You miss that epicness. So no, not advisable. No.
You're sticking with that answer, Greg?
Yeah, sure, I'm sticking with that, yeah.
Yeah, leaving early has its advantages, but it has many more disadvantages. So I'm going to agree with Greg on this one. I like to stick around and chat to the cast and crew most times.
Oh, I never leave early. I once famously threw up at the beginning of a movie and still did not leave.
That is gross. Why would you do that?
I was a child. I was really excited to be there, and with all the excitement, I, puked into my popcorn bucket. It was mostly full of popcorn, yeah.
I sure hope you didn't eat that.
I bet it was Star Wars, wasn't it?
Yes. I'd never seen A New Hope in theatre, so yeah, I just set my popcorn bucket down right after that, and my parents and my brother, they had no idea what happened, and I kept watching, yeah. Nothing was going to stop me.
So, your very long-winded answer to this is no. You don't think it's ever advisable to leave early.
Yep, sorry. Thought my answer needed a bit of colourful expression.
Okay, first, I always leave early. Let's just get that out the way.
So, that's your answer on this?
Yes, but like Rob, I need to explain because it is a big deal.
Sure, go ahead.
I cannot leave when everyone is leaving because that is when everyone is leaving. When everyone's leaving, you get people jammed in close to you with their terrible breath, breathing on you, onion and beer and garlic.
Crowds can be like that.
Plus, there are people invading your personal space, elbowing you, pushing, nudging. Everyone is trying to get out, and most people completely forget their manners. However, inevitably, in each crowd, there is the worst of the worst. The bum pincher.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Right? There is always that one guy. And yes, it is always a man or a boy who thinks they can anonymously pinch all the bottoms they see. It's disgusting.
Oh, yeah, that does sound awful, Sherry. Wow. Yeah, rest assured I've never done anything like that.
Very good, Greg. But Rob, did you ever do this as one of your practical jokes?
I don't like my personal space being disrupted, so no. I like people to be off guard, maybe a little shocked, but that's too much.
So for this question, Shari had the correct answer.
I don't understand.
The question was, is it ever advisable to leave an entertainment venue while whatever you are there to see is not yet over? And yes, it is advisable to leave early if there is a fire or really any natural disaster.
Ha! Good! That too.
Right, yeah. I was completely not even thinking in those terms, so some sort of logic test, right?
True enough, Rob. The next question is, how many kilometres or miles in Greg's metrically challenged country was the largest, longest, continuous car ride?
How are we supposed to know this one?
Just guess then. Closest guess wins.
Are we talking electric car, petrol powered?
Oh, that doesn't really matter. Everyone knows all cars are actually wind powered.
Really? That doesn't seem right.
I am no car expert, right? But I used to install car stereos. Yeah, speakers, the whole thing. Anyway, but I wouldn't work on the rest of the car. There'd be other people working on the engine and whatnot. And they would never talk about it being wind powered, like ever. It was always gasoline, petrol.
No, that's not what they run on. Petrol runs other things, lights, etc., but not the actual movement of the car. I've read plenty of papers on the working of cars, guys.
Are you sure these weren't plans for future cars? Wind powered, perhaps?
I too am not a car expert, but a wind powered car seems ridiculous. Unless you mean like a jet engine, perhaps? I don't know. I think you've got things a bit mixed up, Brittany.
You all have not reviewed the technical diagrams, nor do you have the know-how to translate those into how things work. Cars do run on wind power. Petrol simply does not power them.
But common sense tells us this is not true.
Common sense is overrated. Purely too common, of course. I could share those diagrams that I've reviewed, but I expect you wouldn't understand them.
The rest of us believe cars run on petrol or batteries. We're not buying this, Brittany. Sorry.
You're outvoted 4-1.
This is not a democracy. This is science that you guys clearly do not understand.